Hi, my name's Brittany, and I'm going to be telling you about my Jake Miller experience. Okay, so the first time I ever met him was in Boca Mall, and he was with his girlfriend Madison, and my sister spotted him, and she was like, "Isn't that Jake Miller?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was too scared to go up to him, so I had my mom go up to him for me, and I was like, and she was like, "Are you Jake Miller?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I asked, and then we walked into the Sperry store and took a few pictures with him. And he wasn't that big yet. But here's the picture of the first time I've ever met him. And that's when he wasn't like that big yet. And I like liked him, but like I was still getting to like know his like music and like who he was. And then the second time I ever met him was at camp when he performed at my camp when I was going into seventh grade, and the camp's called Pinecrest Day Camp. And he did like a private like show, but like he still wasn't that big. And that was my second time meeting him after his concert, and I loved him from that point on, and like I've always have. And that's the picture of my second time meeting him at camp. And then earlier this year in February, I went to my first ever Jake Miller concert ticket in Miami, Florida. And I can't even explain to you how much fun it was. Like, it's a lifetime experience that, like, if you get to experience a Jake Miller concert, like, it's amazing. And his music just means so much to, like, everyone. And, like, he's helped so many people. And he inspires me, and, like, just everything about him is just perfect. And then a few months ago he had his free meet and greet in Weston at the I don't remember what it's called. But that was my third time meeting him, and I like called up my best friend and I was like, "Mara, we need to go to Jake Miller." So I told my dad, I was like, "Dad, Jake Miller's having a free meet and greet. Will you take us?" And he's like, "Sure." So we left here about like 9:30 and we got there at 10. And we waited for 4 hours, and it was crazy. And I was planning on asking him to like hold hands with me in the picture like this, or like, can I kiss him on the cheek or something? But I didn't know, like I was freaking out. And I met like I met one of my best friends there. Like, she's now my best friend because ever since we met. And and it was just crazy, and it was like the best experience. And then we were getting closer to the door, and I was freaking out, and I was getting really like dizzy and lightheaded because it was so hot out. And then so the people in front of us go in, and I was freaking out, and I said to the policeman that was opening the door, I was like, "I'm next, oh my god." And I started freaking out. And here's the picture from then. And I freaked out because I was going to ask him to take a picture of us holding hands or doing something cute, but I freaked out and I couldn't ask him. So my face came out really bad in the picture, but this is the third time I've ever met him. And my face came out really bad, and I was freaking out. And like after, I was like, "Thank you so much. Like, I love you." And I was going like this. I was like freaking out. And then when he announced his big announcement that he was going on tour again, I called my dad that night and I was like, "Dad, you're buying tickets when they go on sale." He's like, "Oh, we can pre-order them." I was like, "Okay." And then he surprised me with VIP, and I literally freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Okay." So like then it was November 1st, 2013 of this year, obviously, and I still remember that day. And it was we were driving to downtown Miami, and I was with one of my best friends, Mara, and I was freaking out because we heard Jake Miller's name on the radio, and and I was freaking out because I was gonna meet him for my fourth time. And then we were listening to the radio, and he came on, and I was like freaking out and getting so pumped and ready. And then we get there, and we were waiting in line. We were like the 50th, one of the like the 50th person in line. and I was freaking out because I was so excited. And then it was time to go in. So we get in, and me and my friend run to the bathroom. I was freaking out. I had to go to the bathroom so badly. And then two bands opened up for him, and I couldn't even stand still for another second. I was pushing my way through the crowd. I was like, I am not going to be back here. I pushed my way up to the front. I was freaking out. Jake Miller was coming on in 5 minutes. I totally had a spaz attack and like freaked out, and like everyone was watching me, and I was like, oh my god, here it comes. And then Collide starts playing, and you just, like, it's an experience you will never forget. Collide starts playing, and you're just like jumping up and down and getting so pumped for him to come out, and all of a sudden he comes out and you start screaming, and it's just like I can't, like all these memories are flashing back into my head right now, like, and like, alright, so then the concert happened, and I freaked out, and he like was right there, and I was like, Jake, like, please, like, touch me. But of course he didn't touch me, but whatever, it was okay. So then we had to wait a little for the meet and greet, and I was so, oh my god. Alright. Alright, so then we were waiting in line, and they were like, we need to move this quickly, so we're gonna take group pictures. I was like, hell no, I'm getting my own picture with Jake Miller. Even though I've met him 3 times, I'm getting my own picture. I had it all planned out. I was like, I'm gonna hold hands with him. I'm gonna just, oh, okay. So then we're waiting in line, and I see Joey. I'm like, Mara, hold my spot. I'm going to say hi to Joey. So I run over to Joey, take a picture with him, and here's a picture of me and Joey. And then I was like, Joey, I love you, but I gotta go. So like I ran over back to the line, and I see Kevin, and he's taking pictures on Girls Run. He's like, one more, and I was like, I shoved my phone at him. I'm like, you're taking it on my phone. And this is a picture, and I'm like right over there, but like it's hard to see. And I freaked out, and then I was like, okay, Mara, and then the line started moving. I was freaking out, and we got into like the room, and we were still in line, and I saw Jake, and I was like, oh my god, and I was freaking out. And I was over hyperventilating, and the guard was, and I was like, Mara, don't talk to me, we're alone. So then the guard's like, oh, are you alone together? And I was like, oh, I'm alone, like, I was like, I'm alone, because hell no, I was not getting a picture with Jake Miller in the group. So I go up to him, and I was like, and I was like freaking out, so I go, hi, and he goes, hi, and then I was like, can you sign this? And then he's like, we'll take the picture first. So I go, okay. So I put my arm around his shoulder like this. And I go, can we hold hands? And he's like, sure. Like, he was like, oh, what is this girl doing? And I was like, okay. So I like go like this, and he goes like this and grabs my hand like this, and he's like this, and I was like, yes. And he put his other arm around my waist. And we took the picture. And I held hands with him. And oh my god, here's the picture, and I freaked out, and it's like, and everybody like noticed it on Instagram, and like he's just smiling so perfectly. He's like you could tell he's so happy in it, and like that just makes me happy. And he's like, I can't even deal. And like this weekend, I'm going to Jingle Ball Village to see him. Like I can't, like this is amazing. And like also, I wanted to show you guys this. I got my picture on a blanket. You can't really see it because it's really big, but I got my picture on a blanket, and yeah. Alright, so I hope you liked it. I'm really weird, and I'm freaking out because I just told my story to you guys. It's not like I'm meeting Jake Miller, but whatever. So like, yeah, I'm in love with Jake Miller, and you guys should like really like get into him because he helps people through so many rough times, and like his music actually has a meaning to it. And yeah, and you guys should also check out the new music video, Collide Acoustic, because it's really amazing, and I just love him so much. And Jake, if you notice this video, or Edgar, or Joey, or Kevin, or Scott, or anyone, if you notice this video, please, like, say something to me, like, DM me, or message me, or tweet me, or something, because if you do notice this, I will die. Alright, well, I love you, Jake, and I love you, Joey, and I love the whole crew, and just, I love you guys. Bye.